The coronavirus pandemic has caused a surge in demand for TV shows and streaming platform projects that can be enjoyed at home. And while the entertainment industry took a big hit from the pandemic lockdown, one New York studio has plenty of work and is expanding. Kaufman Astoria, one of the largest studios on the U.S. East Coast, has just added a new pavilion to the list of its existing ones. It's not Hollywood, but it's definitely growing.
We've been busy here at Kaufman, back since the early 80s. But what we've seen is as the streaming services came into play and more channels, we'll call it, wanted to have original programming, the need for original content production boomed, just like off the charts boom.
Located in Queens, Kaufman Astoria Studios has a long history. Founded in 1920, it is one of the oldest studios in the U.S. Paramount Pictures Studios used to be housed here until it relocated to California.
This was home to silent films, and as talkies came in, it was the Marx Brothers and W.C. Fields and Rudolph Valentino and Gloria Swanson. So it was the heyday, those glory days of Hollywood is what was done here at Kaufman Astoria.
The movie industry moved to Los Angeles in the 1930s because it was cheaper to work out west and weather permitted year-round filming. But New York is still home to lots of TV and film production.
People think, well, of course, Hollywood had become Hollywood by then and there was no filmmaking in New York, but that simply wasn't true. There's always been a steady heartbeat of filmmaking here in New York, even though a lot had shifted to LA and there were sort of peaks and valleys in New York. I mean, now, of course, nowadays, it's absolutely thriving. There's so much production here.
Kaufman Astoria Studios is where Sesame Street was originally filmed, as well as TV shows New Amsterdam and Nurse Jackie, and movies like Carlito's Way and Men in Black. And while vaccinations are beginning to allow people to get back out into the world, they are also still looking for the next binge-worthy show. And these expanding New York studios are working hard to keep up with the ever-growing demand. For Evgeny Maslov in New York, Entice, VOA News.